Hello, and welcome to the Mystic Art Channel. I'm your friendly neighborhood art witch. Today, I am going to be working on a Beltane grimoire page. Now, I know Beltane has passed for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. It was May 1st. But our friends in the Southern Hemisphere have Beltane coming up around October 31st. Even so, don't feel like you can only do this spell work on Beltane. The magic you're about to watch is simple and can be used at any time you want. Make this grimoire page work for you. So what I'm going to do is use ordinary pan watercolors to paint the background. I'm using Beltane colors, which can really be all sorts of colors. You can use any colors that symbolize spring and growth. Pinks, greens, yellows. Colors that symbolize passion and peace, so like reds and whites. For this page, whether you're working with the energies of Beltane or not, choose whatever colors that make you happy. Since I made this page just after my Sabbath ritual, I'm using colors that make me think of spring. I'm just painting simple stripes because I know most of this painting is going to get covered up, but I'm still infusing it with lots of awesome spring energy as I'm going. The Beltane ritual that my husband and I performed was the inspiration for this page. During the ritual, there was a part where each of us took turns leaping over a candle. We had to do this carefully because we were inside, and neither one of us wanted to tip candle wax onto the carpet or burn our tootsies. As we jumped, we would say aloud wishes we had. We could wish for anything, and we made as many wishes as we wanted. This was my favorite part of the ritual, and both of us had a lot of fun jumping over the candle. It was very childlike and playful. It made such an impression on me that I wanted to keep that magic going by having those wishes in my grimoire. If you're curious about the rest of the Beltane ritual, we followed along from the Celtic Tree Rituals book by Charlene Hidalgo. But I think that sort of wishing fire spell could be performed at any time of the year. It's always fun to make some wishes. Now I'm setting my grimoire off to the side to work on bringing that candle magic into the page. I'm just sketching out a simple candle here and adding a nice big flame and wick. A lot of what I do is intuitive drawing. Like if I feel that it needs a big bold outline, I go for the Sharpie. When the page is complete, you'll see that this worked out really well because I think it helps really make the candle pop from the rest of the page. So don't be afraid to experiment and switch up art materials every now and then. I'm adding a couple lines here to show wax dripping down, but you could take this further than I did and draw sigils into the candle or words that have special meanings to you, or even a poem or your name. Be bold here. I'm using Crayola twistable colored pencils to color my candle. You will see me use twistables a lot here on this channel because sharpening colored pencils is not something I enjoy. I'm choosing a green that will show up darker than the greens I already have in the background. I'm testing the colors off to the side because I know that I'm gonna cut out the candle. Ah yes, the which green to use debate. Decision made, time to start coloring. Now, you can use a spring color here for Beltane, or use a color that speaks more to you. There are a lot of websites available that will tell you the color correspondences that would better suit your intentions. I'm adding olive green to the sides and bottom of my candle to create shadow. This also gives the candle more dimension. If you're using markers, you can create shadows by using hatching and cross-hatching, or color the shadows a shade darker. But hatching and cross-hatching is a cool art technique you can try out. I'm coloring the flame here different fire colors. Oh, I also didn't even erase my pencil lines on the candle, which doesn't even bother me. I make art magic, not perfection. Now let's put the drawing supplies to bed and get out some scissors. Cut, cut, cut. If you're one of those artists that have a bit of trouble cutting stuff out, don't worry. You'll get better at it with practice. Turn your paper, not your scissors, is the best advice I can give to you. And if you cut into the candle, or it rips, or something catastrophic happens, it doesn't matter. It all gets glued down anyway. Alright, candle cut out. Now we're using magazine pages. I've ripped out several pages from a magazine that have words that remind me of the wishes that I made during the ritual. So go get some wish words. And you don't have to use just words. You can use pictures that represent your wishes as well. So let's cut them all out. I'm going to use all of my words I cut out, and if they overlap or if the candle covers up parts of them, that's okay with me. Glue sticks work the best with magazine paper. White glue can create wrinkles on the surface, but the glue stick makes it lay flat. I drew the candle on thicker paper, so I'm using white glue for that piece. Awesome! Look how good that turned out. Simple art magic, but powerful. Date your page and leave your grimoire open to dry. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. If you don't mind, leave us a comment about wishes that you're going to make. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a magical week and go make some art.